Hey guys, it's me again. So I probably need to get an automatic feeder for my fish. I'm not home enough. They only eat twice a day, and I want to make sure they eat a little more than that. They're still growing. So Susuke is pretty good body size. Ponyo, although she's healthy, she's still a little baby, and I want to make sure she eats more than twice a day. It's also better for their digestive tracts and stuff like that. So Susuke likes to jump a lot. So having no lid on the tank to allow a automatic feeder dump food would be very difficult because I was afraid he'd jump out while I'm not home. So I have the Eclipse 12 system, and it comes with this lid, and this piece, it goes right here, is removable. It's a little flat. So I am actually making a netting, and this is tape, and this tape's actually really good for, it's just clear masking tape. It's very sticky, and it makes a very good seal. You just need to dry the lid off first, or preferably set this up before you have fish, but it makes a pretty good seal. This part I'm going to have to cut off because it was wet, but if it is not wet and you put it on, then it does a very good job at staying when it does get wet. And this is, I'm still making it, so I might show you guys how I'm doing this. But this is actually something it's that netting that they use to cover oranges when you bring them home. And my mom brought some oranges home in a box, and I had the stuff covering it, so I took it. Since it is food safe, you can put it on an orange, it's not going to get toxic. It will be okay for the fish. It's not actually going to be in the tank. I'm going to make sure it doesn't fall in the tank or anything like that. So it will actually be really nice. So I've got the tape, and I cut it into two pieces because this gap right here is actually where the feeder is going to be over. So it'll allow the food to fall into the tank. Now, you don't necessarily need to do that. This is big enough that the food could fall through, but to be honest, it's not a big deal to have this part covered. I'll just put the feeder there. Plus, I didn't have enough of this stuff. It was just, there was so little of it that came with the oranges that I had to leave that gap. So I've got the tape on the side, and I'm not putting any tape here yet. I don't know if I need it. So what I'm using is monofilament fishing line. Now let's see if I can make this for you guys. Sorry, I stopped recording for a second on accident. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Okay. Can you see? Nope. Okay. So I'll show you guys the complete product in a minute. I'm trying to figure out how to get it so you guys will be able to see. But essentially, I'm just using the monofilament fishing line, and I'm tying it. Here's a knot right here. It's going to go all like that, and I'm going to pull it more taut. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. Thought you guys might be interested. And then once I actually get the automatic feeder, I'll show you guys how it works. Now keep in mind, a lot of people say that it's okay not to have a lid with goldfish. Their body shapes make it, yes, Felix, you're on camera, good girl. Their body shapes make it difficult for them to jump out of the water. So Susuke happens to, for some reason, be very good at it. He's a little bulky boy, and he's got very long, beautiful fins. So he's okay. He's probably not going to be as good at it when he's older, but right now, because he's small and doesn't, have the body mass to make it harder, I do worry about it. Yes, you gonna get on the swing? Yes. Yeah, she got on the swing, guys. She got on the swing. Yeah, she's like, this is fun. Sorry, I know the video is not about the bird, but that was pretty cute. So like I said, but just because that he does like to jump, I am doing this. You can use any kind of mesh. Just try to make sure that it's soft. This is not going to really catch on his scales if he does manage to jump on it. It's stressy, so it's got some give. So if he manages to go full force in it, it's not like a hard surface for him to impact. So this is a nice thing I'm doing, I think. And of course, people, if you like, oh my god, that's really not a good idea for XYZ reason because it's dangerous for him, please let me know. Don't know these things yet. I'm still new to owning fish. I know I'm new to owning fish. So just please let me know. And let me know if you guys have any tips for me. So I'll show you guys when everything's done. Alright, bye for now. Okay, so I actually just got it finished and I put the lid back on to give you guys an idea. So you can just lift this up. And it doesn't look very nice. If I had more of this, I could have made it look a lot better. But, it will work definitely. Sorry for the orange bucket giving you guys a hard time to see if that's the case. So yeah, it just goes on like that, and I can leave this open. I can shut it. 1 second, let's see if I can do this with one hand. Yes, I can. And then it looks on the inside. These two pieces are sewn together with the monofilament fishing line. I had an extra piece of tape right here. I rearranged this a little bit here, giving it more of a curve. I might put another piece of tape here just to hold it down. I haven't decided yet. Tape here, and you can't really see it, but there's a piece of monofilament fishing line that runs from here to here. Yeah, you can see right there, that little white thing. It actually is in the little hole that the door's pegs go into, so that holds that piece back there in place. So yeah, that's how this looks. I'm gonna add some more tape, I believe, just keep this in place better. So yeah, then something you guys can do at home if you need to have an automatic feeder, but still need to, you know, you have jumpy fish. And she's still swinging. And like I said, goldfish shouldn't be able to jump. The single-tail variety especially. I mean, the twin-tailed variety especially. The single-tails will. And quite often, oh, you got down? Was it time to get down? The single-tail ones will, very often, because they can get up more speed. The fantail variety, the butterfly tail variety, any of those fancy goldfish, they should not be able to. But he can, because he just had to be the exception to the rule. Also, just wanted to talk to you guys about monofilament fishing line. You can get like 100 feet of it or something ridiculous like that on Amazon. And it's really easy to sterilize if you need to have it in the tank. You just boil it, and then you just dip it in cold water immediately after. And it's really great for tying stuff like this up. And the driftwood I have in their tank actually does not sink well. You got back up? Is it good to get back up? Does not sink well at all. It had quite a lot of air in it when I got it. So I tied it down with a, so basically I tied it down, I'll show you guys in a later video. I tied it down with monofilament fishing line after I boiled it, and then I attached a suction cup to the other end of the line, so it's suction cup down, and then the rock that the bubbles are coming on is helping hold down the other two legs. So that is something you definitely can do. So I hope you guys like this video, and it's helpful to some of you. Say bye, Felix! Say bye-bye! Yeah, bye-bye!